This is the big India Today Global exclusive. We are here in Moscow after the biggest interview of the decade when it comes to interviewing a world leader. Anjana and I had the opportunity, the rare opportunity of interviewing President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin. Anjana, how did it feel? We walked down the Kremlin corridors. We were in the historic Ekaterina Hall, and that's where that interview took place.
It was absolutely great, Geeta. The best part about this entire interview was what we have read, thought, or learned about Putin was actually a little different from what he came across as. I think that is the biggest thing and that is why it is said that you cannot understand the world from the bubble of a news studio. When you're out in the field, you interact with leaders, you see the people, you see their adulation for him, you realize the leader and the reason behind his leadership and popularity. So I think that was the biggest takeaway for me, Geeta. Ek second. Sense of humor.
Yeah.
We had to talk about his sense of humor. He's like, you want to, what was that question you asked? You want to fly on the wall.
I want to be a fly on the wall in the Jared Kushner-Witkoff meeting, and he said,
no, you wouldn't want that.
you wouldn't want that.
Very boring.
You would have been bored because I was. That's what he said, because I was. He was bored.
And then I said, you were not just with Witkoff. You were with Trump's son-in-law also, Jared Kushner. He said, yeah, two. And I was one.
Yeah, imagine. That was fun.
Yeah.
But, you know, Anjana, the fact that there are a lot of protocols when we look at various meetings and interviews that you do. But the fact is that over here, this was a no-holds-barred interview. The protocol was only that where we should sit, how the president is going to come, not what we are going to ask or what the president is going to say. We asked him anything and everything. We counter-questioned him.
Straight question on China. Like, how do you balance India and China? Because we have border tensions with China, and you're talking of a system which is kind of challenges the Western world order that exists today, the Western powers, the G8 conglomerates, all that. So he was, G7 now, he was clear and he talked about it, but we're not giving away the answers.
We're not, because at 9 p.m., India Today Global, as also India Today and Aaj Tak, are going to air the interview simultaneously. Stay tuned for all our global watchers, for all our India Today watchers and Aaj Tak watchers. This is the moment you shouldn't be missing. We've shown you snippets, a few of what he said. It's the most interesting interview because, like I said, we asked him everything. I asked him about how in eastern Ukraine, when I was traveling, people were very upset because they're all Russian speakers. They are all have families in Russia, and they were heartbroken. Not just about the fact that they've been attacked, that how could Putin do it? And then he spoke about Kyiv's role, the fact that there are the strategic issues there. He did not flinch in responding to that very pertinent question. On G8, he spoke, and later, Anjana, he also said that attitudinal change.
Geeta.
Yeah.
The question Geeta asked was, you want to make it back to the G8, and there are stories about it. Wear this, it's cold. So we can both wear one and feel a little warm. He said, no, I don't want to be part of G8 again. So it was clear, he is looking for respect. He is not going to be rubbed around here or pushed around here and there.
And in the very same thing, he actually spoke about the fact that India is a force to reckon with. If India is not going to be part of these, and he said, if India is not going to be a part of it, then why should any country be following this? He did speak about the alternatives that you spoke about, alternative systems, SCO, BRICS, all of that, and the answers are really interesting because she actually spoke about terrorism, and his response was crisp, succinct, but direct. He also spoke about the Taliban and recognizing the Taliban. That was a very interesting answer.
It was very nicely placed because the moment I finished this question on dual standards on terrorism, like your terrorist, my freedom fighter attitude in the world that exists, she quickly went on to remind him that you've just recognized Taliban. So Russia's also recognized Taliban. Now, how do you explain this? So that was a very interesting response, though, to that.
Yeah. So, also, Anjana, a reminder to our viewers that this was not an interview where we went cooped up as journalists coming from India. So it's ahead of President Putin's visit to New Delhi. So we are only supposed to be very India specific. No. We asked him India, regional, Russia regional, but also global. And Trump. The responses on Trump.
So calibrated.
But also interesting because he, unlike all others who think Trump is a disruptor, he's engaging Trump. And he spoke about intention.
Yeah.
That there is intent over here.
I do not want to name anyone, but I think he came across as a very mature leader who's not loose with his tongue.
Yeah.
Like he had numerous moments where he could make a slight remark about a whole country, about America or the leader. He never did.
Because I'll tell you why she's saying this. Because she asked him to characterize Trump. He said, I don't do that.
Yeah, he said he's my colleague. He's working for his country, the people
I
of
engage
America.
with leaders and who I'm
Yeah.
engaging with, and leaders who are in sitting positions right now, I don't characterize them. What he was trying to say is that I don't character assassinate.
Yes.
Which is what many others have done for Putin for whatever reason.
Yeah, that was your response. You went back and asked him that, but they have done it with you.
Yeah.
So he responded to that. Now we are not giving away the answers. Don't be
We're not giving away
the answers. For that, you have to watch the interview at 9. This is going to be the biggest night of Indian news, I think, because at 9 p.m. simultaneously.
How many calls did you get? How
numerous.
many times did you have to charge your battery since morning?
Crazy.
My battery is drained. There were messages after messages. People from diplomats to friends from the industry to family friends, officers all want to know. because
I have
you
never
got your
felt,
interview.
all I can say is I've never felt so loved. I have never felt so appreciated because everyone is, even where people who compete a lot with you, after
is
a point,
acknowledgement.
Geeta, after a point they realize like, okay, now we have to send a
This is the
congratulatory message. This is that moment.
Yeah, this is that moment. We were acknowledged for this big scoop. It's a coup. It's not just a scoop. It's a coup. We know, and I know what our other colleagues would be feeling, Anjana, because we've been there.
Yeah.
When you miss an interview and it doesn't come to you, it is heartbreaking. But for now, let's just
Very
enjoy.
well said, Geeta. I would like to reiterate what you just said. We stand by all our friends who are feeling a little heartbroken right now. We've gone through those moments. We all do as journalists. But then there are days. There are days,
and also it took a lot of following up.
Absolutely.
It took a lot of pursuing this interview
Geeta was at
for years. But then you have to also give credit.
How it is culminated.
Yeah, but you also have to give credit to the network because we've been told that we were chosen after a very deep analysis on how and which channel to give this. To give this interview to, whether it's viewership, whether it's credibility,
But they did
whatever.
in-depth research is what they said. With
They analyzed
absolute
it.
clarity. They analyzed which is that channel which is most credible and watched in India.
And who pursued the interview the most also.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have all that.
There's a clear winner there. Geeta Mohan is a clear winner there.
India
How many
Today Network
times?
and India Today Network and Aaj Tak, clear winners. Very interesting. You have to watch the interview because this puts foreign policy in place for Russia and how Russia views the world, debunking all media propaganda. All those who say Putin wants to do this, Putin wants to do that, Putin wants to reintegrate the Soviet Union, Putin wants to be a part of the G8 because you talked about disintegration.
Yeah, I did. I even said that.
Let's not give it away.
I just said this, that they even say that you want to rebuild the whole empire and become the Lord, God and King of it. So very interesting. 9 p.m. tonight.
9 p.m. tonight. Please watch us. Thank you for bearing with all the gibberish. But this has been an exciting moment. We'll sign off from Moscow for now and see you in Delhi.